Get him.
Let's go Cleveland.
Get him. Get him.
Let's go Cleveland.
Dog pound, we on fire. Dog pound, we on fire. Get him. Get him.
Let's go Cleveland.
Get him. Get him.
Let's go Cleveland.
Dog pound, we on fire. Dog pound, we on fire. Get him.
Let's go Cleveland.
Get him. Get him.
Let's go Cleveland.
Dog pound, we on fire. Dog pound, we on fire. Get him. Get him.
Let's go Cleveland.
Get him. Get him.
Let's go Cleveland.
Dog pound, we on fire. Dog pound, we on fire. Get him.
Let's go Cleveland.
Get him. Get him.
Let's go Cleveland.
Dog pound, we on fire. Dog pound, we on fire. Get him.
What's good, world? What's good, YouTube, Facebook, Twitter, X, Instagram, whatever you're tuning in from? You know who this is. This is the My Dogs Podcast and the best of the Arterial Sports Motive Podcast. We got a good one for y'all today. We're going to get into the moves, the Cleveland Browns moves that they made before the trade deadline. But before we get into those moves, how are y'all doing? What's going on, D? How you feeling?
Ain't nothing to it but to do it, player. You know what it is, man. Let's get to it, man. We behind schedule.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. We sorry. Dirt Dog.
Man, just taking one step at a time, man. Just packing up, getting ready to move. So
Okay, Coach.
Man, I'm just ready to talk about some sports. The other adult stuff upset me today.
I feel you. Well, let's get into these trades that the Cleveland Browns made. They made none. When we got rid of somebody, but he wasn't. He was
a no name.
Yeah, he wasn't nobody. He wasn't nobody.
Like, who the hell is that?
Let's go around. Let's go around the table. How do y'all feel about the Cleveland Browns not making any moves by the trade deadline, Coach?
I guess I'm okay with it in the end, only because we don't know what was out there. You don't have a whole lot that you can trade off that somebody would want anyway, I believe. So, sometimes it's just best not to make a move. You got rid of Newsom, that even though it wasn't a trade deadline, it was during that time period. And he ain't doing much since he left. So the other fella, we wouldn't get nothing out of him. You cut your losses and see what you got still left on the roster.
Okay. D?
It spells doom, disaster. That's what it is. It just like, I'm gonna say this real quick. I think Barry and Stefanski know the time is coming. I think they know. I think they've been told, do whatever you got to do now, but guess what? The inevitable is coming. So I'm gonna try to get all these draft picks for you. Maybe you can change your mind. Hey, I got you all these people. Nah. I think they know the moves ain't right, man. It ain't right. You just can't give up like that. So it's fishy. It smell like perch in Lake Erie, bro. It's fishy.
Dirt Dog.
I think I have to agree with D. I think the fat lady is singing, baby, and she drowning. And here's the thing, she keep trying to raise up for air, but baby, the Reaper is coming to you and telling you it's over with, baby. It's over. All right. He didn't make any trades. Any. I was shocked. I thought they kept talking about, they're gonna trade David Njoku. They never traded him. They said,
and get what for him.
Yeah, well, I mean.
And get what for him. That's the whole thing. I'm sick of all this damn talk. What you gonna get for him?
Yeah,
you talking about making all these trades. What you gonna send out there and what you gonna get back?
I'm with you, Coach. I don't know why Dirt Dog going on this little rant, but I think we did a good thing. What was going to improve the team? Nothing. I mean, so we need to sit pat. we don't have no money to save our money because Deshaun Watson's contract is still kicking our butt. With every folks, you stupid coach. I mean, the only person that we bringing back on our line is we got Zenter, we got Posick. I think Posick. I don't know about him, and DeJuan Jones. So we need a line. So I mean, let's just sit back and ain't nothing gonna improve this team. So we good. I'm good without us getting anything. So with that being said, wait a minute. I had to move my table around. I got to reach all the way up here.
Lord.
The latest, we didn't make no trades, but we did make one move. And with that move, Tommy Rees will be calling the plays. Tommy Rees, he called plays in Alabama and he called plays in Notre Dame. This is the first time he'll be calling plays in the NFL. And in Alabama and Notre Dame, he had an average of 34 points per game, which is good, but it's like it's a dip before he came. Alabama was getting 42 when they went down to 34 when he started taking plays, but 34 points per game, we will take that. How do y'all feel about a guy that was a OC in Notre Dame's a big school, Alabama's a big school, then he was our tight end coach, now he's calling plays? Jordan, how do you feel about that?
I mean, I've heard stories about Tommy Rees. I don't have that much information on Tommy Rees. I've heard stories that he's not that good of an offensive coordinator. But let's give him the benefit of a doubt. Let's see what he can do. I can tell you one thing is going to look a whole lot better than Stefanski's play. It's terrible.
You didn't do no research on him before the show?
Well, I've been doing this big old paper, man. So cut me some slack, man. Dirt Dog trying to graduate. Listen, listen. As much as I love my Cleveland Browns, they not giving me a paycheck.
I feel you.
But I read him here and there, and so I don't have that much information on Tommy Rees. I've heard stories about like he's not, but let's get
when we're gonna go to the coach then. Coach, how you feel about Tommy?
I think he's a respectable candidate for the position. He has done it at a high level in college. College is not the pros, but if you're going to pick two programs to work at, those definitely would be the two programs outside of Ohio State. I mean, Alabama is a machine. They might as well be a pro team in most instances.
Yeah.
I mean, so he has gotten some proven results. But the problem is, how much of this offense is going to be his? We still run Stefanski's playbook. I mean, you can mix and match. You can do some things differently.
Well, not to cut you off, do you have a problem with Stefanski's playbook?
It may not be his style. I mean, if I'm coming in and calling plays, I want to call it my way. I don't want to be trying to doctor up another man's playbook.
Okay, no, I get it.
Yeah.
Before you go to D, it's just I just hope it. What makes you say that though, Pop? Like, what makes you say that it might be still Stefanski's?
It is Stefanski's playbook.
Oh, you can't change the playbook in the middle of the season.
Yeah, you can't.
You can't make any tweaks or anything here and there.
I mean, you can make a few tweaks, but I mean, you're talking about months and months of work that you really have to rip up and try to reinstitute something for a half a season. It ain't worth it. You got to work with what you got until you get to the end of the season and tear it up.
That's an off-season thing when you implement a new playbook.
Mm-hmm.
D?
This I'm gonna be the realest I can, man. On the first drive, let Stefanski have it back. The first drive, he could take you right down the field. After the first drive, take that shit away from him. So on some real though, Jason Lloyd came out today. He felt like he was saying in the last couple of days, he felt like there's not going to be a lot of difference. I think there can be if Tommy Rees can target the talent. The team is not devoid of talent. There is talent on the team. You just have to, if it's not the Njoku, if it's not Fannin, if it's not Judkins, and maybe semi-Bond, you got a couple people. Judy. After that, everybody else, leave them alone. target them 4 guys, and then you can see some progress. If he can implement these 4 guys during the game, and you can don't let Dillon Gabriel go bananas. Don't have a rookie throwing 55 times a game.
That's right.
Balance the attack. I think they could. The Jets is the Jets. The Jets been putting up some points though, but they should be able, you know,
the Jets just got rid of their whole team.
Yeah, they should be able to beat these guys. The Jets is in shambles, man. They just gave away Sauce Gardner. They giving stuff away. If the Browns go in and lose this, man, or get humiliated.
But the future's bright for the Jets, though. I saw how many draft. They got a lot of first.
The New York Jets. Ain't nothing bright about them.
Ain't nothing bright about that.
I'm just saying they got a lot of first round draft picks.
Means absolutely nothing. They did the same thing about 3-4 years ago and left empty.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. But the way I feel before I get into this clip, and I want y'all to tell me what y'all think about it, is Tommy Rees, like I said, Notre Dame, Alabama. What we got? We got rookies. We got what he used to. We got 2 rookies and a running back. We and a tight end. We got a team and Bond. We got a team that he can relate to. We got a team that he's used to mentoring and coaching up. So I think the only thing that scares me is what Coach said, or it was D. One of them said about throwing 50 times. Yes, you can call the plays, but are you calling the plays that the way you want to call them, right? Or does Stefanski call you or tell you a game plan of, I want it to be 75-25 running, and you got to call it that way? Or do you really got the reign of calling the plays any way that you want to? And I don't think we'll ever know the truth behind that. But that's what I would like to know. But one thing that I liked to hear, which came from Shelby Harris. Shelby Harris, we only got 2 games, but guess what? He's still in it. He still think we got a chance. He still think we got to fight. So I love to hear that. But how everybody keeps saying that they want to see Shedeur, and he got it, because we all somewhat done with Dillon, but he like, it ain't Dillon. He's saying that y'all got to realize without a running game that every quarter. I'm gonna let y'all listen to it.
All right, Shelby, you brought it up now. We put Shedeur Sanders in. I'm not even going to ask the question, dog. I know you know all the people in the front office. Go up there with a letter and say the Harrises have requested that Shedeur Sanders get in the game. I'm not saying anything bad about Dillon Gabriel. I'm just saying at this point in the season, you got nothing to lose and everything to gain. Let that man play. Come on now.
Man, I think it's too early to say we got nothing to lose, man. Week 9, we got the bye week.
Let's see what their record is. 2-6.
2-6. That's so. What have we not seen people run off 4 straight to get back to 500? That type of stuff happens. Well, we can get there, but the issues that we have right now, will not help anybody that's in the game. We got to be able to run the ball, and no matter if you got a rookie quarterback in there, no matter who you have, no matter you look at any team that plays a rookie quarterback, you're not going to be successful if you don't run the ball, with actually some urgency and actually get something out of it. And we've been struggling to run the ball, and then that's something that I think we are all going to look at, coming back from the bye week and figure out what we can change. But the goal is you got to take pressure off that rookie quarterback, and so we all know it. It's not like a secret. The Patriots went in there and their focus was to stop the run, and they did, and they put the pressure on Dillon Gabriel, which I think is unfair because it's not all on him. It's not all on him. And obviously with having Shedeur being the number 2 right now, all the talk of any time that we lose like that, everyone's going to be like, put Shedeur in. But that does no one any good. We got to fix the problems that we have right now. And the problem necessarily is not quarterback.
So now after you just got done speaking, D, how do you feel about Shelby Harris' comments?
I agree. Like I said, I don't, well, semi. I still say I'm stick to my guns. As well, they did change. I was gonna say as long as Kevin Stefanski is the head coach, I don't see any success. He's still the head coach. Hopefully, like that Tommy can do something, change it up, maybe some different formations. We'll see. I don't have a lot of faith in it, because like I said, it's still Kevin Stefanski's playbook. But I do believe in certain situations, Tommy Reese might think differently when it comes to calling, okay, 3rd and 1, we're going to throw a bomb. No, let's just target this little run play. Certain situations I think he can improve upon that Kevin Stefanski could not. And if he does that, that could translate to a win or it could translate to a loss. So I just got to wait and see, man, how much it's all about how much, like you said, how much ability, how much say does he really have over the offense when it comes to Sunday? Can he implement his game plan, or is Stefanski and the Denny's menu going to interfere and get, I want bacon, now you got me some pancakes. I don't want that. I want some bacon. So we're going to have to see, can he actually do what he say he can do? We're going to see, man. It's crazy, man. The season over with anyway, so.
Yeah, here we go. Coach, what you think about his comments?
I mean, he got some validity to it, but this is not 1980s NFL. You actually have some expectations of some of these rookies that come in and play now, especially a rookie quarterback to come in at a high level, regardless of what round they were drafted in. The expectation is you go in there, we expect you to produce. That's just the world that we live in now. We don't have that patience anymore. But, I think with Reese, he has to he's that type of coach I think that we want. He's a young, innovative type of coach. Younger, I'm saying younger because that seems to be the coach du jour right now. They're not trying to hire no 55-year-olds no more.
Yeah, that's the trend.
Yeah, they want these young, innovative cats. And maybe he can do something. Maybe he can do something when he gets out there. But I know one thing, as a person who's called plays for many years, you have to develop a rhythm over the season. You're asking a lot for him to come in and develop a rhythm at mid-season and asking him to produce. Now, I'll even give some credit to Ken Dorsey in regards to that, because you know how much I feel about him. But you put him in that position in mid-season was wrong. But I think Tommy Reese is a little bit built better for this just because of what he has a better understanding of what the talent is around him.
Dirt Dog.
I mean, I gotta agree with Shelby what he's saying a little bit, but I think it's just I low key think it's some bull. I mean, it's time to push Shedeur in. I sort of disagree with him. Dylan Gabriel doesn't look comfortable in that offensive line. Now, I'm not saying it'll be the same for Shedeur or anything, or it could be the same for Shedeur, but I just don't think. I just get rid of Dylan Gabriel. I'm sick of the show. I'm sick of it. I'm just sick of seeing the same BS we've seen for a long time. It's the same stuff. Kevin Stefanski, let's just keep it 100 here. He's stubborn. He's a stubborn prick. Like, you could tell just by looking at him, he's stubborn. He doesn't want to answer certain. I'm just keeping it 100 with you. He looks like he feel like he got something shoved up his behind.
I don't even know how you got here. That's what I'm.
Yeah. I mean, your distaste for the man was well appreciated, son.
I liked Kevin Stefanski at first, but then it's when he abandons that run. It's like he'll be like, yeah, I'm all for it, but once somebody stops that run, he becomes like a naked man on the street, doesn't know where to get clothes from.
I think our question here is, and I'm just kind of playing the devil's advocate.
You better get him, Coach. You better get him, but he got problems, man.
I'm not gonna try to hit him too hard because it's really a question for all of us. The play gets sent in. How much is this being changed at the line of scrimmage? What is that young man seeing at the line of scrimmage that's guiding his decision making? Okay, so we don't have a good gauge on that. The one thing I do know about Stefanski is that he covets game managers. Every quarterback that has had some type of success under him has been a game manager. He ain't had no big time
elite
on the field guy really that he's ever had to develop. I mean, so what are you doing here? I know you're yawning over there, but let's
Yeah. Because Deshaun Watson gonna put your ass straight to sleep. You right.
Exactly.
You absolutely correct.
Listen. I'm gonna make a comparison for him. But Deshaun Watson is a more polished Manziel. I'm gonna say that, and I'm gonna say that because his coach, Bill O'Brien, said that the best time that he was ever able to do something was when he did stuff off script. But when you ask him to run a play, he had a hard time running the play. All his big plays came off something that was busted or off script.
Mm-hmm.
Once people figure out that they got to keep you in the box, they keep you in the box. He ain't been effective since.
Nah, it's Stefanski. That's I'm just going. We gonna. It's Stefanski.
I mean,
y'all gonna leave. Y'all gonna leave.
He ain't got to take some responsibility.
You had me, then you lost me when you talk about Bumzell. You know, I mean, come on, Bumzell didn't even read the playbook.
Listen, at times it looked like Foe didn't read the playbook either.
Mm-hmm.
He was always trying to do something off script, and every time he did something off script, what happened? His ass got hurt.
Well, he was thinking about those massages.
No, wait a minute. I gotta bring y'all back home because y'all the ones going off script.
Oh, okay.
We talking about Tommy Reese. We're talking about Tommy Reese.
My bad.
And I think that he can. I like Stefanski's playbook. He just don't know how to use it. Stefanski got a great playbook. He just called the wrong plays at the wrong time.
It's not that. So here's my favorite. Not to cut you off, TP. I gotta ask you this question. So we playing against the Jets this week. Is this a good true test to get a good evaluation of Tommy Reese's play calling under Kevin Stefanski's system?
Yeah. No. They're tanking. They got rid of 4 players. They are tanking. They're tanking for the number 1 spot.
No. I'm talking about us playing against them. Is this a good showing on what he can do under that since he's now the offensive coordinator calling the plays?
To me, this ain't really about Tommy Reese. This is about Dylan Gabriel. Everybody want to see what Dylan Gabriel is going to do because he's our 3rd round pick. He's supposed to be our starter. And if the New York Jets got rid of their whole team, we know they're tanking, and you still only throw for 110 yards, then you suck. You suck regardless of the play. The play
he sucks to me now.
They trying to give Dylan the win.
I don't know where you get this regulation from, TP. He sucked since he got in. We've seen 3 or 4 games of this dude. He sucks.
But you're going off script. You're going off script again.
We're
talking about Sunday. What I'm saying is we know he sucked before, but I'm saying now, if he go in there and suck against a team that just got rid of their whole team that's trying to tank, and they trying to give us a win. They trying to give us a win, and you don't perform. Then you really suck.
How much Kool-Aid you been drinking today, TP? How much Kool-Aid you been drinking?
No, that's just realistic. They are tanking. If you can't beat a team that's tanking,
ladies and gentlemen, he's been drinking the Kool-Aid. He's been drinking the Kool-Aid.
No. Hold on. TP, I do believe you're right. You know what I'm saying? If you got a tanking team who gave up and you can't beat them, you ass. And I understand that. But at the same time, it's still the NFL. So on any given Sunday, you can get your ass whooped by somebody who's not supposed to whoop you. And you know how the Browns do. They lose to people they shouldn't lose to and beat people they shouldn't. And that is a crazy factor. So I just want to, point out that
Green Bay was weird.
With head coaches who do not reach the Super Bowl in their first 7 years, get their axe. Kevin Stefanski has 1 more year. If they don't retain him to reach that goal, and he's going to be automatically, that's the stat, gone. So within this offense, like I said before, I don't think the team is I don't think they're devoid of talent. I think there is talent. I think it's hey, it might be like, hey, Chauncey might be out here. Chauncey might be in the NFL too, getting money. I don't know.
Before you say that, they already said it's a rumor. They said it's an NFL player that's caught up. That's into this too. His name
from
might
the
not
NBA,
come out, but they
thing?
said it's a who?
The NBA thing.
Yeah. No.
Chauncey
They
Billups
said-
and Damon Jones and all that.
Yeah,
They said it's an NFL player
that was
name
a
in
joke-
there
that
too.
was a joke, Dirt Dog. That was a joke. You know what I'm saying? But we'll have to see. Like I said, I would love to see some type of progress. But like I said, TP made a very good point. If you can't beat the bottom team, convincingly, something is definitely wrong. Because Joe, as much as we, to our chagrin, Joe is handling business. 470 yards. Come on, man. And everybody talking about their line is better. No, it's not. Their line is about the same. They average, check the stats. They average 2.5 sacks, and so do we. 19 and 20. Their line is damn near the same as our line. It's two different factors, I believe. Number one, there is a continuity with the wide receivers. Two, you have a better coach. I'm sorry. I honestly think Zach Taylor is a better coach than Kevin Stefanski. The man's been to 2 AFC championships and a Super Bowl. He did what he was supposed to do to not be in that stat. Our coach ain't dirt dog. Our coach. I'm not taking up for Stefanski. I want his ass up out of here, man. Like, man, come on, bro.
But both of them coaches are on the hot seat. You just mentioned them. They both on the hot seat. Zach Taylor.
But I'm gonna tell you what. Zach Taylor will survive longer than what Stefanski will do.
Their defensive coordinators on the hot seat because their offense is putting up 30 to 40 points, but their defense is giving up 45 points. So yeah,
like Zach Taylor still gonna miss. I think he's still gonna get fired. He hasn't brought them to the playoffs in over 3 years.
Dirt dog, you dog Joe. I told you Joe was gonna go to Cincinnati and cut up. And
Flacco?
What he's doing. You said, man, he can't move.
I'm happy for the brother. Did they win? Did they win?
Did you not say that?
D, did they win? D, did they win?
It don't matter.
Stats don't mean a damn thing if you can't win.
Okay, coach. They having a cat fight over there.
Right.
Yeah,
Listen, Flacco, it don't matter because in the end, he ain't here and he ain't winning.
Yeah.
So,
okay, coach. Coach, give me this one. Riddle me this, coach.
Mm-hmm.
What I just stated about a team that's tanking? What are you looking for out of Dylan Gabriel? And I mean, I'm Junkins. I don't know both of them. What are you looking out of them two against a team that's trying to give you the win?
I'm not gonna put this and make it rest on 2 players or 3 players. I'm looking for a full team effort.
But that's I'm just saying them two because they are future. But I get what you're saying. Go ahead.
Yeah, I mean I get where you're coming from. I want to see them be able to push the ball down the field. Junkins is what he is. I mean, he's a dog when given the opportunity. Okay, but as far as our quarterbacks are concerned, until we can push the ball down the field, regardless of who's back there, nothing's going to change. Okay, and I kind of want to go back to something that you said earlier about the playbook.
Go ahead.
His Stefanski playbook is fine, but I think that he has lost the rhythm.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and then when everybody knows offense, he's been running the same offense for the last 8 or 9 years. There's no innovation.
Yes.
So we know the 2 tight end set. When you see the 2 tight end set, it's 5 yards down the seam, set the ball down, we start all over again. I mean, it's the same thing every time. You know how to cover it. I guess the question is, does the personnel match up for what he wants to be able to do? Because if you're good enough, it doesn't matter. You can impose your will. We don't have that ability.
Okay. But I mean, what's that? If Dylan Gabriel goes out here and light it up 350, I'm gonna say 350, 2 touchdowns. Will he get credit? Will he get credit, or will y'all come back on here next week and say, when they got rid of Sauce, they got rid of Quentin Williams? Or will he get credit for, because y'all just said it's still the NFL. Y'all said it's still NFL players. If he go out there and light it up, would y'all give him credit for lighting it up? Or y'all would say, well, they were playing the preview. They was doing
I mean, I give him some credit. I'll give him some
Okay,
credit.
it's on
I
record.
think-
It's on record.
yeah, I mean, you have to. I mean, if the young man plays well, you
Mhm.
give credit where credit is due. I think that's in any profession. But how consistent can it be?
Yeah.
We talking about consistency. He ain't gotta throw for 350. Can I get 225 and 2 touchdowns
Yeah.
and no interceptions? Can you manage the game without fumbling the ball away? You know, that's what I'm looking for. Every time this dude is in there, and I'm not saying it is his fault.
Mhm.
You know, he's been put in a position to fail, but you got to fight that. We all have adversity in our life. You got to figure out how to get over it. That's why I said I don't know what he's calling at the line of scrimmage. What's his checks? What is he doing? What is he seeing? He could be just as big as a problem as anybody else has been there. And the reason why they won't put Shador out there because they scared to death that he's gonna be even worse. That's could be it, but don't nobody want to say that. That's the elephant in the room.
Now, let me ask you this. Give me since D brought up Zach Taylor, give me a percentage of chances of they keeping their jobs. Give me a percentage.
Well, who keeping their job?
I say less
Both
than-
Zach Taylor and Kevin Stefanski.
Oh, Zach Taylor keeping his job.
Yeah.
He ain't going nowhere. That ain't up for discussion.
You think he's really gonna keep his job? I mean,
Why not?
I mean,
Why not?
I know he they missed playoffs 3 times. They
Okay,
still
that
trying to-
happened. But you know what? I can watch them. I know when Jamar Chase and all these other cats go out on the field, Joe Burrow, man, that's must-see TV. This ain't must-see TV here.
How can you fire a coach when? Okay, I'm gonna ask you one question, Dirt Dog. Are they a playoff contender next year?
Absolutely, yeah. When they get Joe Burrow
What
back,
are we getting rid of the coach for?
when they get Burrow back.
Yeah. So,
But even
why
when
the coach is gone?
even with Burrow, I still have questions. They've had this team winning the division the last 3 years, so I'm very confused here.
the only reason that they're not going far and doing nothing is because Joe Burrow being hurt. But
No, he was hurt last year and the year before. So
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know what to really make of them.
Their
Because
Achilles heel is the defense.
I feel you,
That's
but,
their Achilles heel, and it's been like that for the last few years.
all right, D Dirt Dog taking us down a different alley. What will you give Dylan his credit, and what stat wise are you looking forward to this Sunday?
If Dylan comes out and let's say at the minimum, if he goes
Rain, so that might hurt something too. I'm sorry.
was that?
I think it might rain. I thought it might be a chance of rain.
Oh, if Dylan if he goes 2 touchdowns, 220, like I can deal with that. Give me something better than 190, 160 something. He goes and doesn't turn the ball over. 2 touchdowns. Run game is good. And they win. I'll give Dylan Gabriel credit because he's making that switch. He's adjusting to what Tommy Reese wants to do. I will give him that credit, but he goes out there and lays a big ass ostrich egg against the Jets. Man, yeah. Damn, I don't want Shador to go out here. I really don't, man. I do not support anybody. I don't, like I said before, you can bring Johnny Unitas back in skeleton bones from Halloween. I don't want that man to go out there like that because of who is in charge, man. The team, I believe the team is this is from the top, man. The top is screwed up, man.
Mm-hmm.
Barry DiPodesta, the owner, Stefanski is screwed up. And if you fix that top and then just work your way down, usually you come up from the foundation up. The Browns is the top down. You know what I'm saying? So the top is making all these choices. They're bringing all these goofy ass people in. They're not drafting right. They're not signing contracts right. If you can get rid of them 4 guys, I could see something different in the culture changing. I could see it. But until that happens, we're going to be, Sunday, I'm going to be texting y'all talking about, see what I told you? What I told you? I'm tired of being right. Make me be wrong.
You ain't right. You ain't right. Well,
did I not say when we got the text? I said, "Watch this drive," and he did exactly. And I text you again. I said 3 and out, and we done. And they did exactly what I said because I've been watching the same predictable football. And real quick, See, Stefanski trying to save his job because he did that last season. Now he want to get a scapegoat. Well, I didn't call the plays no more. Now I let Dorsey do it. Fire Dorsey. No, I didn't call the plays. Fired Reeves. Come on, bro. No, motherfucker. No, your ass.
Okay,
Damn,
why you speaking? What you think about this comment?
I think they will. I just don't think it. What for? Why bring him back right now?
I think Callahan don't want no parts of this shit.
Yeah, I don't.
No, I think the thing with Callahan, even right now, you wouldn't bring him back mid-season.
Right.
Yeah,
He had to get a fresh start.
Maybe next year, but I mean, I don't know. Our guy, we just our line. You can't. We don't know if it's Callahan, his system or whatever. And it's the play calling and all that stuff. It's more of the play calling than the O-line coach. So, I mean, we had Callahan. He gone, and I mean, I'm good with where he at.
I said this before, and they bring this on a meme. It was pretty funny, but there's some truth to it, and I brought this up to you guys plenty of times. It's so weird, like when you look at both of the Ohio teams in this state. The Browns have the number 1 defense in the league. Their offense is
I don't know what all of that.
I mean, well, they had the number 1 defense in the league. I don't know what happened, but their offense is terrible. When you look at the Bengals, their offense is probably top 5, maybe number 1 in the league, but their defense is just a train wreck. So it's very weird. And so somebody said, just a little joke. They said, "Can you imagine if they ever tried to merge with each other?" And I was like, "No, I don't see that ever happening because the Cincinnati Bengals were created out of spite of the Cleveland Browns. They were created out of spite." So I mean,
Well, one thing I forgot to mention while we were talking about Tommy Rees, because since he said about our defense being ranked number 1, right now our offense yards per game, we're 31 out of 32 teams.
Yes.
Scoring, we're 30 out of 32 teams. Rushing yards, we're 28th out of 32 teams, and passing, we're 29th. Damn, that's bad. That's bad. That's bad. And with that being said, how do y'all feel about Wyatt Teller doing his Joe Thomas role? He said, "Don't trade me, keep me. I want to retire here." Even though he's on this is the last year on his contract.
He a lying ass mofo, man. He gonna get me to cut.
What do you go ahead first, man? D, go ahead. What?
David said the same thing.
Let me say this real quick. You just saw a Hall of Famer waste his whole career in Cleveland. Then you saw another player who will be a potential Hall of Fame, first ballot. At the end of the bench when the whole team, and now you're gonna sit and tell me, "I want to retire." Don't nobody want to retire in Cleveland, bruh. I don't want to retire in Cleveland. You feel what I'm saying? So that's a lie. That's I get it. Teller's being a great team player. You get guys who have that moxie. They want to keep everything. We don't want no more drama. We don't want, what I'm saying? And Teller, he's doing what he's supposed to do. The PR department actually got to him. This is what you need to say. In his heart, you think he goes home and his big ass mansion and say, "Man, I just want to retire in Cleveland. Everything I love." Bullshit. It's cold as hell. You're gonna have icicles on his car here in another month. And I want to retire in Cleveland. Man, stop that shit. Stop playing with me. Don't lie to me. Be 100. I'm just saying, be 100. If Stefanski had owned up to what he said the other week, I would have had more respect. He evading questions. Get that shit out of here, bro. Keep it 100. I bleeped up. I'm not calling it right. There needs to be a change. Maybe I should be fired. I mean, that's hard to say. You don't never want to lose your job. No, stop lying to me. Don't lie to me straight to my face, man. You get bust. I'll bust your ass in the motherfucking way.
Coach, how you feel about Wyatt Teller's comments?
He might have some validity only because of personal reasons. His wife.
Coach, you believe that? Coach, come on now.
Listen, I'm playing the devil's advocate. Whether I believe it or not is not important.
I believe it. No, I believe it.
Hold on. Wait a minute. His wife is from here. He met her here, and a lot of these athletes, for some reason or another, they take affinity to this place because won't nobody bother him, I guess. and they get comfortable here, you know, they like that lovable loser mentality. You know, they just get stuck here, and we've seen it. There's plenty of them walking around. You know, you see them all the time. I mean, they had a crazy mind.
Y'all tripping. First of all, I'm gonna say, before you go, Dirt Dog, I believe him the same way that Joe Thomas, he didn't want to be traded. Y'all speaking from this. They happy. They like the slow life. They ain't flashy like us. They're not flashy like us. They're comfortable with their life. They're comfortable in their skin. He's 31 years old. He just want another contract. If y'all trade me, guess what? You're gonna trade me this year, then somebody else might let me go. Then I'm going to another team and I gotta move. All I want is one more contract out of the Cleveland Browns and I can retire.
Well,
I need one more contract, man.
The next time, Miles, there's 150 down 480, you holler at your boy. You okay? Okay.
And Miles is different, but that's what I'm saying.
Miles want to be in LA. He want to be in Miami. He want to go speeding down. He don't want to. He don't burn his tires.
And that's the difference between a black and a white person.
Yeah, I don't feel bad for Miles. I don't feel bad for Miles.
Wyatt Teller is real. He's cool. He's probably fishing. He get to hang with his boys, and man, he cool. He like the slow life. He got his farm and all that stuff. He don't need.
Why did he go to Louisiana to catch a gator? You got gators in Ohio? He caught gator. He went down there to get a gator. He don't that, man.
So you see the type of lifestyle he likes, and that's how he can do that in Cleveland, man. I believe Wyatt Teller, and he probably looking up to big bro Joe Thomas. He said Joe did it. I'm not gonna lead his team.
Joe is never here, bro. Every chance he get, he come in and he come out.
I'm talking about as a player.
And he check out, but he checks out. He don't get caught in the trap. They don't want to be here, bro. It's Cleveland.
Yeah.
Dirt dog. Do you believe it?
I mean, I actually sort of believe him. I believe him a little bit. I believe him more than I believe David Njoku. I think that David Njoku won out. I think he might want out too. Miles, you brought up Myles Garrett. Miles, I don't feel bad for Miles. No one told you to sign that $40 million contract. Nobody had a gun to your head. No one told him. No one told you to sign it, MRF. Nobody told you to sign that. So I mean, I don't feel bad.
That
for him.
devil on his shoulder told his ass to sign it. You a fool if you don't.
What did that other villain on his other shoulder needed to tell him? The answer was about. We talking about Wyatt Teller, not Myles Garrett.
I mean, but I get why Wyatt Teller wants. First of all, believe it or not, some celebrities actually like it out here because of the paparazzi. They don't like because
paparazzi.
They don't like because there's no paparazzi.
Oh, okay.
There's no paparazzi.
That's what I'm saying. He like it because it's nice and slow.
Yeah, like the Kardashians. I was shocked. Some of them they liked it out here because the paparazzi, even though they're not athletes, the paparazzi was not in their face. I can understand why they like it out here because Jennifer Lopez and A-Rod, when they were having a thing, they would come out here and shack up because paparazzi would be always in their face, So I mean, I understand where Wyatt Teller is coming from, and Cleveland is Cleveland, Ohio in general is a perfect place to raise your family. Not a lot of BS. It's a perfect place to raise your family. I don't know why people always like crap on it, but this is a perfect place to raise your family. It may not look it, but it is. But I see why Wyatt Teller want to stay out here. It's peaceful. We got some beautiful houses around here too. If you actually drove around the area, beautiful housing, food. The food, we got some pretty good food. It ain't top tier, but TP, it's all right. It ain't all right.
It's all right. We get the picture, son.
Yeah, we get the picture.
Okay. Now we spoke from Wyatt's side. Now let's spoke from Andrew Berry's side. If he's still on the team, do we bring him back so he can? Wyatt Teller can say whatever he wants. I don't want to be traded. That's all fine and dandy. It's on me to renew this contract. Are we bringing this contract back, or is Zinter finally about to get the nod, Coach?
I think Zinter about to get the nod. I mean, we got to get younger.
Yeah.
And I want us to think about this in somewhat of the very near future. If they flush the toilet on this regime, the next regime that come in got to be ready, playoff ready when they walk into that new stadium.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, we can talk about Stefanski and Barry all we want. They better have Haslam knows he better have somebody in place that can put asses in seats when that new stadium is built.
Yeah, he better.
And if they're not, if he's still playing around with them, all is lost.
Mm-hmm. Them prices.
We talk about what 3-4 years from now.
29.
4 years.
2029.
Yeah, I mean, so he on the clock. If at minimum, somebody ain't coming back next year. And if I was a betting man, it's Stefanski that ain't coming back. That's number one. Listen, if I'm a betting man, it's Stefanski.
I don't think
Dirt
none of
Dog,
them.
you bring Zinter back. I mean, do you bring Wyatt Teller back, Dirt Dog?
I'm off the agree with Pop. We got to get younger. We got to get younger. As much I like Wyatt Teller, but
I mean for the right price, because you do need depth too.
I'm sick of right price. It's time. I'm sick of that. I'm sick of right price.
Right price. No, I got you. Right price will work on a 1 year deal.
Yeah, right. one year deal.
I can't do
because we still haven't seen Zinter play. Period.
Right.
Yeah, it's time. You
watch him.
But I gotta ask. I gotta say, come out and say it. He better have a good product in 2029. The price of those tickets he's selling are outrageous. I saw the prices. He better have a good product out there, because let me tell you something right now. If you don't, you're gonna be wondering. He's gonna be standing like this.
No, he ain't, because they still
no. He's gonna be looking like this. Where everybody at? Oh, because
they're gonna be there. They're gonna be there.
I believe they're gonna be there.
It's still gonna be a packed stadium. But D, are you bringing Zinter? I mean, are you bringing Wyatt Teller back?
No. Listen, if you watch what Barry's kind of doing, he's doing the same thing there. He's stacking them picks. He's stacking. He's going to continue to keep stacking picks in an attempt to save his job. Look, I stack all these extra picks for you, brother. You know what I'm saying? So when you do that, you give the next GM has all that ammo. He's going to have ammo. I believe that's what the game plan is. Like I said before, I think Stefanski and I think Barry know what's coming at the end of the season, and they're trying to kind of justify, but at the end, they're still going to get the X. So now, when that new GM comes in, hey, the Dome is coming. I can get these rookies under the contract. We're going to go into the Dome with a whole new offensive line. We might keep this player, that player, but I'm giving you these picks. We have all this ammo. That's his job right now. At least before you go, stack me some picks. Maybe I might keep you around. We'll see, depending on how good you do. But I really don't see him. Like I said before, I'm saying on the show, if Andrew Barry and Kevin Stefanski still here in 2029, I'll stop goddamn podcasting, hustle hard, and go hustle dead, hustle hard.
I think they might keep Barry, because Barry somewhat had a solid draft this year. I think they might give him one more year. But Stefanski, yeah, he's gonna get around. Can they demote Barry? Can they demote him?
Absolutely.
They can demote.
He ain't taking no demotion.
No, I'm like,
if it's your job, if it's your job, your livelihood. I mean, let me ask you this, Coach. If I'm paying you maybe $2 million a year, right? $2 million. I demote you, but I'm giving you 1.5. You still on the team? You still here? Your mortgage is still safe. Would you take that? Just take it. Some of that. Sometimes money is always not the greatest thing. The stress of being in this position is sometimes worth your mental health is worth not being stressed out. Okay, I'll lose $500,000. Okay, damn, that's a lot of money, but I ain't stressed out. You can't blame me for these coaches. You can't blame me for that. I'm just saying, money's not everything.
No, and I'm gonna tell you why.
Okay.
This is real world, man. This is
because but let me say this one thing too. I can take a chance and not get hired by nobody.
That's
So you
chance I
still
gotta take.
guarantee me a check. I'm
That's
still
chance I
here.
got- Nope, that's a chance I got to take.
Well,
I know my worth.
One of the
And-
only
and-
thing that you can demote him on, because he's the general manager, but he's also the executive vice president of football operation.
Exactly. And you
Now
take
you
one of them-
now you take
one of them
that away from
him.
me.
No, you have to redo the whole front office. And
It's
so
gonna get done anyway.
well, be that as it may, but I'm telling you, from an executive, I got to look at it that way. I'm not taking no.
Oh
shit.
no, I'm not. I'm
not
not.
taking
No.
no short. I
I ain't
have
taking no
to
pay
walk
cut,
with
and I
that.
ain't doing nothing.
I respect that.
I can take that 500,000 less, someplace warmer, and someplace more
Yep.
accommodable to me.
All right.
And a team with some money that I didn't mess up.
Right. I mean, we knew the Browns was gonna take a hit this year. They go. I feel like they should just take the hit right now with the Deshaun Watson thing and just get it over with.
They trying to.
But every time I see, they keep pushing back the money.
Okay. One final question before we go. This is a tough question for y'all, not for me, but for y'all. Whew. I need the solo for this one.
Get it.
I need the solo. Oh, that ain't solo.
But he
I don't know
about
how
to.
to solo. Deshaun Watson
Lord.
stated that he is healthy now and that he wants to come back, and Deshaun Watson wants to take over at QB again. He feels that he is ready to take over as QB1 of the Cleveland Browns. What are y'all thoughts?
Let him do it. You can't at this point in time. You still got it. He still got a year. Let him do it. If he can come back, maybe not this season, maybe the end of the season. If he can prove, I'm gonna give him a shot. Hell, they had a 4 goddamn quarterback foursome. I'm gonna take a page out of Dirt Dog book. They was 4-way in the sack. They was doing all kinds of stuff. You know what I'm saying? So if you're willing to do that, let him do it. If Deshaun Watson can try to make an attempt, fine. He's still on the roster. You still paying him. I'm still paying you. Okay, brother. Let me see what you got. So I will honestly give Deshaun Watson a shot. What can you lose right now? Because I don't see anybody collegiately right now that even if you have number 1 pick, that's going to come in and replace this stuff because they have other pressing needs. Yes, I will let Deshaun Watson take a shot. Yes, I will.
Dirt Dog.
I mean, what the hell? I mean, what do you got to lose? But
you got Shador Sanders that you ain't gonna see.
I want to see him more than I want to see Deshaun. Like,
so what you gonna do?
Listen, TP. I gotta go off the script. Yeah, I gotta go off the script, man.
Uh-oh.
If it's appropriate. It's appropriate. Relax, y'all.
I pray.
It's appropriate, y'all.
You know, you're a reflection of me, son.
Right.
Oh, please. All right, now let me.
Yeah.
now, what the? Oh, what happened?
We here?
Oh, okay. Yeah, okay. My bad. My computer tripping, y'all. My computer tripping. But I'm gonna come out and say this. No. TP. Don't. There's a lot of things what I've seen from Deshaun Watson. Everything was. I don't need to see anymore. I don't need to see anymore. You can keep the blinders on me. You could throw the football. You could throw a naked person out there. All I give a damn. It's bad. It's bad. It's just bad. I don't want to see no more of it. All right. It's over. His days in the NFL are over. I'm glad. I hope he got the most massages he ever got in his life because those days, his days of playing in the NFL are over. He got his money.
I don't believe that. I don't believe that.
Oh, you don't believe that? Oh, come on, D. I know you're going a little senile, man, but come on, man. Come on. Yeah, D. I'm coming after you. You getting a little senile, D. You coming out here.
Oh, my Lord.
But you say penile, but everything you say is penile. Like, yeah, dog. Come on, Pippin.
And his days in the NFL are over. What 30 or 40% of women watch the NFL? How do you think they gonna feel when they see some big freak out there ready to out there on the field?
He been here for 4 years. They've been watching him freak off. What you talking about? He might have been there with Diddy, as far as I know. You know what I'm saying? We got
Y'all gonna leave my man alone. Y'all gonna leave my man alone. Coach, how you feel about Deshaun Watson getting back up under center?
I mean, what you got to lose? I mean, if he's under
play caller.
I mean, again, what we got to lose? Shit, we ain't got nothing back there now. I mean, if him should do it, I'd rather throw him out there before I throw some rookie out there, quite honestly. And here's the thing that we got to remember: a new reinvented Deshaun Watson who got to use his brain versus use his athleticism, because he done lost some of it, might actually work out better for him in the end.
Mm-hmm.
That's been the case with a lot of quarterbacks as they gotten older and gotten hurt and had a second chance. It might work out a little bit better for him. So let's not just turn the page on him just that quick.
That's right, Susie. That's right.
Oh yeah.
And just remember, winning cures everything. Don't nobody care how much he done put on. He got somebody to jack him off or whatever. Okay.
Yeah, it is.
Winning cures everything.
That's where he got it from.
Hey, let's keep it real. We ain't talking about no. We can call it happy ending, jack off, whatever. It's all the same.
But yeah, I would love to see my man Ford get back out there. I ain't got his hat, but yeah, just get one more shot, because we really don't believe too much in these rookies that we got, and we need a veteran to go out there, and we need somebody that's going to mentor these wide receivers. We got some young wide receivers with young quarterbacks. We need somebody that's going, because and I've been stating this for the longest since we had Deshaun. We had no veteran quarterback. And I listened to what's his name? Cam Newton. Cam Newton said Derek Anderson was the best teammate that he's ever had. And Cam Newton, I know y'all gonna hate this. Y'all, the offensive coordinator, y'all hate. What's his name?
No, Dorsey.
My Callahan?
Nah, John Dorsey.
Dorsey.
No, yeah. They yeah, he said because he's the QB and he feels that he was great and all that stuff, but he said that with Derek Anderson being in there, he said he used to come to the stadium, and he said it was a car that was there at that was there every morning at at 6 o'clock, and the meeting didn't start till 8. He like, who is this guy? Then he found out that was Derek Anderson. He said, the backup can't beat me too. This is my team. The backup can't beat me here. So he had to start getting here early and prepping. He said the meeting used to start at 8. I get there around about 7:30. And you know us, when we first just getting up and all that stuff, it's gonna take us two or 3 hours for somebody to talk to us. They were like, leave us alone. When we first get in the job, y'all know we don't like nobody talking to us. And he said, so when he got there early, so now then when the other players start coming in, asking him questions, he said now he can answer their questions without saying, man, leave me alone, man. I'm just sitting here chilling. He said that he became a leader because he said when you in the meetings, they are watching you. So you got what I do, D. Go ahead.
Oh, you mean like when Shador told you leave me alone, chill? What did you do?
He vibing, man. He was
vibing. Not right now. And I was sitting there looking. I was like, damn, dog. That hurt my heart. I said, damn, he didn't diss TP. Like, goddamn. But then I gotta get Shador Potts because he came back and said, y'all come on back. I was like, no, I'm cool. I'm good.
He
was like, no, I'm a soldier. TP went right back over there.
I needed that autograph. I was
TP is relentless. I'm gonna tell y'all, if y'all watching this show, hey, TP is relentless. I'm trying to tell you. Hey, don't sleep. He gonna put your ass to sleep. He relentless. I'm trying to tell you. And you gonna give up the autograph. You gonna give up the talk. You gonna give it up.
You gonna
TP
give it
on
up.
your
Wait
ass.
a minute, Dirt Dog. But what I'm trying to say is, well, since we had Baker to Deshaun on, we haven't had no veteran presidents to coach our starting quarterback alone and help him out. And I've been saying this for 3 years. I said, who does Sean have? He got somebody from the CFL and DTR, a rookie. He has nobody to bounce ideas off of, and that's what Cam Newton said. He always Derek Anderson always came and said, "What was you looking at? No, you need to look here. You need to look here." Then he had the offensive coordinator come and sit down. He said, though he gives Derek Anderson and the offensive coordinator credit for his career, and if you ain't got nobody to bounce your no ideas off of in Cleveland, we need a veteran quarterback. We need a veteran quarterback to help the quarterback out, and we just need a leader on offense and defense that somebody's going to respect.
So TP, let me ask you. So would you say right now you seen what the Cardinals did to the Cowboys?
Mm-hmm.
Saw that. Jacoby Brissett was here. He had a veteran. He could have talked to Jacoby. Why ain't y'all talking to Jacoby? Yeah, it is what it is. He's had somewhat of a veteran presence. I do not think it was all Deshaun's fault at times. I think the scenarios is crazy, man. It all starts with the front office. Front office ain't right. None of the guys at the bottom's not gonna be. So if Deshaun wants to come back, I'll let him.
What I mean, but before it also goes with your growth too. Cam Newton humbled himself to listen to somebody I'm the starter, and he took it. He went into the Mamba mode. I don't know if Foe went into that Mamba mode. He went, you the second string, and you think you gonna beat me here? No. You think you gonna outrun me? No. You think you're gonna do this? Go ahead, coach.
But you can see that they actually pivoted and switched game plans when Jacoby Brissett was in. There was always a different game plan for him.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, so it's hard to bounce ideas off another man, and you're not even really running the same system.
One under center and one in shotgun.
Right. When you're looking at Jacoby Brissett, what is he? He's a game manager. Deshaun Watson is a big play dude. He ain't never been a game manager at any level. Everybody want him to have a big play.
But you still can read a defense. Y'all that you bounce ideas off of when you got to look that safety off. When you did this, when he came down, you should have went here and all that stuff. He still can give you ideas of telling you what to look for.
He give you ideas, but it's not the same scheme. All this is based upon whatever scheme that they're running. We're talking
about the defensive scheme. The defensive scheme, regardless of what quarterback out there, if they in a cover one, cover two, a shell, one high, single high, whatever that coverage that threw that interception or that incompletion, regardless of what QB it is and what scheme that's on the offense, both QBs should be able to understand and be like, what did you see? Why you throw that? I didn't know. When next time when he backpedal, I learned this. When they backpedal, didn't come up, you can. It's some type of. We all can help somebody in their field. It could be a teacher that just came out and tell you something. Be like, hey, when I found this out, we all can teach somebody.
Yeah. I mean, I guess the question is, we don't know what that dynamic was.
Yeah. No, as I say, he might have didn't. I don't even know if people like Foe, so he probably didn't even humble himself enough to want to listen to anybody.
Let me say this before we go. Deshaun Watson is Deshaun Watson.
Yep.
Dylan Gabriel is Dylan Gabriel, and Shador is Shador. Whether you process things fast, whether you have a strong arm, or whether you can do a 4-0, they all have different attributes. And based on those attributes, can I make this work? You know what I'm saying? That's what it's about. I can tell you, TP, don't throw that. TP half the time, TP don't listen to the goddamn word I tell him. Exactly. See, he's shaking his head. He said, no, I don't. And don't do that. But TP gonna formulate and do what TP want to do when TP want to do it. Same thing with Dirt Dog, same thing with Greg. We're all individual different people, man. So we do things differently. We do certain things similar, but we do things differently. Now, like I said before, what am I doing? What I'm asking you to do? Can you excel at what I'm asking you to do? It might not been the Jameis, it might not been Flacco, it might not been Case Keenum, it might not been Baker. And that's where you have to find that happy medium. And Kevin Stefanski has not found a happy medium between the types of quarterbacks that he's gotten.
Mhm.
He's got a hell of an arm. He throws short passes. He fast as shit. What does it fit? And that's what it's about. I don't necessarily think it's about me telling you. I could tell you shit all day. You don't, like I said.
You know what? And it goes back what I used to say. And y'all think I'm joking, but I'm serious. I always used to say that if you want an orgasm of success, you have to win. I'm dead serious. I'm serious, y'all. If y'all want an orgasm of success, you have to win. I'm not joking. I'm dead serious, man.
So that was the end of the show. I want to thank y'all for tuning in. This has been the My Dogs podcast, where my opinions are just my opinions. Dirt Dog opinions has just been Dirt Dog's opinions. D's opinions has just been his opinion, and the coach, Mr. Wheeler's opinion, is just his opinion. Check us out every Wednesday at 8 p.m. Y'all know what this is. Next week we coming back with a win.
But